Alrighty, boys and girls, gamers and gamer-like products, we have gathered here today once again to play some good-ass Guilty Gear. Event number 22, Bounty Hunters GGST FT7. Aight. It's been an interesting couple of days. Happy Chaos announced yesterday in Red Bull Kumite. For all of y'all edgelord lovers. Looked like an interesting character as well. I got super heavy vibes from P4U. Sort of Naruto-like mechanics with the gun stands and everything. And overall, I think just Happy Chaos's overall demeanor is kind of sort of reminiscent to Adachi from the same game. Gonna have to see how those mechanics actually play out on screen. I guess not sure if that character is gonna be like my cup of tea, but I mean, you never know. You gotta try it out. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying Elfold version 2. We'll have to see how integrated. I mean, Elfold did have a gun stance as well, a couple of them actually, but if Happy Chaos is gonna be more comparable to like Naruto from P4U, then it's not quite gonna be like Elfold. 1, they have a gun. 2. Yeah, and Gobo winning the whole shebang, the Red Bull Kumite with Gold Louis in Grand Finals. Sort of an interesting deal. Gold Louis may be unstable for tournament play if that is your only character in your repertoire, but I feel like very potent as a pocket pick for sure. If you have a matchup where he can work out well, or if you have a player matchup, if there's a player who hasn't quite been, you know, adjusted to Gold Louis or doesn't know the matchup super well, has a lot of potential for blowing people up. And I guess that's one of the reasons why people have been liking Gold Louis. We have a couple of those today on the menu as well, and have been having a consistent stream of Gold Louis players for Bounty Hunters overall. Alright, so our schedule is shifted around a little for today. The first slot matchup, Manta Ray couldn't unfortunately play today, but we have Sierra still facing off against Gas Soul later towards the event. You can refer to the bot command ! Players for the initial layout of the matchups. Also, Rat couldn't unfortunately show up today, so Attemon is going to be facing off against Cemoker Nagoriyuki for, I believe, slot number 4 or 5? Am I supposed to know these things when I'm hosting this? It's funny, Atte thought it was going to play against Cemoker's Anji. No, sir! Do be the Naga. But yeah, for the first slot of the evening, we have potentially the biggest banger here. Paranoid Android versus Nekomaster. Let me actually pull out my data sheet. So Paranoid Android from Saudi Arabia, Potemkin player with a lot of hours under their name, facing off against Nekomaster, player from Egypt. We've seen Nekomaster play before, and even against Potemkin. I think they faced off against Plubu Potemkin. Was kind of a tough one some events ago. We actually have both our players ready to go, so let me queue up some UI stuff, and we can probably start as soon as the players are. Let's get the prediction online. So Paranoid Android versus Nekomaster. I think interestingly, this matchup, even though historically I think it's usually been fairly Ino favorite, in this game, I think at least like release version, this matchup was probably evenish. Maybe. But again, I'm not an expert on either of these characters. Potemkin obviously does have that Potemkin factor. The same kind of explosive factor that Gold Lewis does have to him. So you can't really make any mistakes when it comes to playing against Potemkin. No matter which Guilty Gear game, it's always very threatening when that big boy is on the screen. And interestingly, Ino's projectile can be sort of maneuvered around so that Potemkin does not have an easy access to flicking it, at least. And that's probably one of the factors you're gonna see here on screen. Alright, attacking Nekomaster off the screen. Ooh! It's a very decent amount of damage. 1, 2, 3 for 50%, and we're already in the corner with a checkmate situation. A little bit of real estate regained by Nekomaster, but straight back in there with the Karas. Oh, even though Nekomaster is still barely alive, this is gonna be a lot of HP to grind through. Interesting moves there. Wow. Paranoid Android just completely ready to attack that forward dash. Ino with those special movement options, not quite as mobile in the traditional means. Doesn't have a normal dash, but does have that float dash, and Stroke the Big Tree can kind of be treated as sort of like a sort of a dash variant. Ooh, I was seeing that same movement from the Ino players last night on Red Bull Kumite. Not willing to break the wall and just holding the opponent there until they're low enough to get the wall break kill with the next hit. That's kind of super smart. I think not all characters have been playing with that kind of stuff. Obviously, characters where it matters the most, like Leo players, for example, Ram players, very known to play around that and keep the opponent in the corner, actually not taking the wall break until you sort of have a checkmate. Nekomaster going with the same strategy here. And pretty even here for the last round of the game 1. Oh, and the jump deep, but no conversion. The follow-up situation, though, is that gonna be enough? Yes, it is! And Nekomaster came here to game tonight. 1-0 against Paranoid Android. Man, that 6 heavy from Ino is so fast and so dirty as an anti-air. Nice landing just before the unblockable hit of Slide Head goes off. And now in the corner, here we go. Ino with the big counter hit. Get immediately into a super. One of those characters who wants to keep the opponent blocking. So if you want to take the wall, take it with a super. That's probably going to be the crux of your corner play. If you have the 50 meter, sure, you can take it. If you don't, rather get them off the wall if they're slumped really low. And Paranoid Android opening it up. Not able to get super close after that heat knuckle with this version of Potemkin. Very baity here. Paranoid Android getting their burst back. Oh, is that? Oh my goodness! I wonder if that was a Twitch reaction from Nekomaster. Was trying to catch. No. That's gotta have been. They just queued up the command grab. Just that time, Paranoid Android chose to try to get out of the corner with a Heavenly Potemkin Buster. Alright, 2 under Nekomaster spell. Very interesting interaction there. Alright, tag them. Oh, the classic Stroke the Big Tree conversion. Going under it there. Too antsy with the burst. Will be counter hit, yeah. Nekomaster wants to keep that position, and that forward Mega Fist counter hit leads into pretty decent amount of damage. Mega Fist, obviously, there's the other side of the flip side of the coin. Very, very minus and punishable on normal block. But on counter hit, decent rewards back. So far, very nice control from Nekomaster. Paranoid Android, outside of that one big hit on the first game, hasn't been able to get in on Nekomaster too well. 6P had been gone under with Stroke the Victory, and again in the corner, Nekomaster finding all the hits. Yeah, wasting time here into the command grab. Beautiful. That might actually, I think Android still had quite a bit of health, yeah. Potemkin being a fat boy, straight into the throw. Man, the mix-up game, Nekomaster is on fire. The RPS has been favoring Nekomaster so far. Both these players very... Oh, the same burst once again! Can't go for that too early. And straight into the command grab. Man, who is the grappler here? Potemkin or Ino? So far, Ino, more successful command grabs landed. But honestly, Paranoid Android hasn't been able to get in the position to mix Nekomaster up almost at all. And that's the impeccable neutral control. Ino still has quite a few interesting tools for controlling Potemkin. And then, when you twitch, when you're waiting for it, if you're trying to intercept Ino's normal options, you might actually get tagged by that fast float dash forward and be forced in a situation where you have to block. Oh, that should be it. Has the meter, and Paranoid Android, oh, not quite drops the combo. Oh, here's a chance. Nekomaster does have a burst and probably willing to spend it here. Yeah, get out of the most uncomfortable situation that Potemkin can put you in. With that burst. Oh, the respect. Yeah. Man, that PRC, Nekomaster saw the 2P start up there. Said, alright, this is free. Take into the skies, dive. And with the slowed down frames, it was a checkmate. 4-0 now. Again, that same burst. Gosh. Android a little too trigger happy with that. Understandable, you want to get out of the first conversion, but Nekomaster, I think in this game, Ino even converts a lot of those combos naturally into Stroke the Big Tree. So some of the combo routes are very burst baitish by virtue. All right, we're mixing. But Nekomaster with the right read, backdash out of the buster. Paranoid had their eyes on the big money, but now it's Nekomaster's turn. No burst for Paranoid Android. Very nice read. Tagging the dive. The horizontal dive with 6P. Very decent amount of damage, but again, it is back to neutral. And now Paranoid Android has to find the way. Oh, nice read. Whoa, that was so unfortunate. That was too early. And now facing Extermination here. Good mash. It feels like super difficult to mash out of, float dash resets in this game for some reason. Again, guiding the notes perfectly. Paranoid Android doesn't manage to find the flick. The jump knee hits overhead. Such a tricky move. How are we gonna use the 50 meter? We are not. Nekomaster once again finds the hit. That must hurt Paranoid Android so bad. He kinda had that. Had the good read on the burst as well. But went for the punish a little too early now. Can't let that go. Can't let that hit too deep. We gotta keep on playing. We still got a decent chance here. Nekomaster reaching for 2 more games. But there's still time for adaptation. Nekomaster beating the YRC with a read. Break the wall again. With a super. Getting a setup into the low. That's, yeah, with the use of 50 meter and a positive bonus, that is gonna be enough. Is super scary. Especially Ino's. I don't really know. It's like Ino's normals feel super good in this game, and now that we got some of the mobility upgrades, even the pressure game feels really nice. Oh, forced to take the wall break this time with a normal, so back to neutral. But again, Nekomaster has been displaying such good neutral control, baits the burst, and man, what can Android do here? And I wonder if after that Plupu matchup, Nekomaster has really grinded this one out. It looks like he's completely ready for everything that Android has been throwing at him so far. Again, avoiding the Mega Fist forward, avoiding just every single read from Paranoid Android. The big jump D hits, yeah, immediate burst from Paranoid. The combos, not the most damaging, but man, when you get put in the blender over and over again. The RPS once again, man, it is a slaughter. Couple of minutes into the event and Nekomaster already at set point. Good hard read there. We got the anti-air, but now we need to follow up. We have Nekomaster in the corner. Paranoid would love to keep this position. Went for the hard read, but that time Nekomaster was still staying on ground. Now, slowly pushing towards the corner. Decent trade. Oh, nice. That should be a punish. Yeah, forcing the burst out of Nekomaster. Now, next hit would be big. Nice. Reads the backdash. Android remembers the previous interaction. Oh, nice. Hitting from behind. But it's not done yet. Oh, nice. Gets the anti-air hit. With a Mega Fist forward. We're alive. We're barely alive. There's still faint glimmer of hope, but here comes Nekomaster once again. Corner position, finds the low, baits the burst the same way it's been baited over and over again. Float in, break the wall with a super, and now the mix-up. Potentially the last one into the throw. Uh-oh. Reads the backdash, and that's done deal. Nekomaster. Wow. When I said they came here to play today, my goodness. Completely decimating the opponent in front of them. That's how you play the matchup. I don't even know what Paranoid Android could have like done differently other than just raw RPS, like guess right more. Just the control. Everything was perfect for Nekomaster. And once they got the knockdown on Potemkin, doesn't really matter if you're good on defense or not. You still gotta guess right. That damage is gonna stack up little by little. Man, does go in full throttle. All right. Coming up next, let's see. We're gonna play the Funny versus Jelly matchup next. Alright, so Jellymouth Potemkin versus Funny Nagoriyuki. Now, this matchup is definitely, on the layer 1, not a fun one for Potemkin to play. Nago is pretty much the epitome of what is difficult to play against the archetype that Potemkin is. And on top of having a very good neutral control, especially at blood level 2, Nago really has the damage as well. Oh, nice, sneaky. Jelly finding the Potemkin Buster there against the 5D. Ooh, a little bit of a blunder there from Funny. But now slowing down the game a little. Oh, didn't manage to get the frame trap in. And here we go with the Karuda pressure. Ah, nice. Jelly saw the potential for a chip. And Funny not able to defend with the FD there. Ooh, Shady in the Buster once again. No shame in trying if their meteors are on point. Even though the speed of Potemkin Buster has been greatly reduced for Strive, it is still a very damaging command grab. Relatively fast button as well, starting up at, is it 6 or 7 frames? Either way, one of Potemkin's faster interrupts. And also by virtue, so is gonna counter strikes on the same frame that it lands, because I mean throws in Guilty Gear. Alright, first one for Jellimov. Oh, is it 5 frames? Then that would indeed be Potemkin's fastest button still. Technically, even if you do have a 5-framer, a 5-frame throw is always gonna be like basically faster. Gonna get the super here. Is that gonna be enough? That might not quite. 1 hit point left. Ah, but the clone is gonna go through. Yeah, that was a tricky situation. Funny had a lot of room to play with the blood that they had left. Pretty much the same situation that Jelly was able to put Funny on the game number 1. Small 1-2 combo, Beyblade into 6 heavy. Even that does hurt quite a bit. Ooh, does he manage to go under? No. Actually gets hit by the initial hit. So the reversal initial hit, if you're close by, that Gigantor is gonna function a little bit different. If you get the initial hit, just gonna blow them away, land the hit. If there's nothing to hit, it's gonna create the mirror that's gonna advance. 1-1 now. Funny evening it out. We got a match. Oh my goodness, that cross up. Sliding in there before slide head goes active. And now rocking with the corner position. Yeah, smart burst there. Whenever you're able to get a burst out in the corner against some of these most damaging characters. Oh, the spacing was perfect there. Is he able? Are they able to land? No. Battled a little too early. But still holding the position, and this position not necessarily the easiest one to get out of with Nagoriyuki, the limited mobility. And popping there for good measure. Oh, slide head over. Looking for that hit, pushing Funny towards the corner. Oh, nice conversion. Into the throw. Here we go, and now finally manages to land the 5D. They were looking for it earlier. Decent chunk of damage. One more hit though. Oh. And a Gigantor going active as a reversal. Blowing Funny away. Big hit here though. Oh, I think, was that a jump or a Mega Fist? That was a jump, so able to block that. Now no meter anymore for Funny. No meter for Jellyman either. Oh my goodness! The 6P and manages to follow it up with a DP. Man, the reach there. Nice presence of mind following that 6P up immediately. Now bursting towards the corner. That was a nice delay there on burst. Allowing it to vacuum. Potemkin in the right position. Ah, the slide head is big. Giving Jelly a little bit of breathing room, but just as fast as she got out of there. Win there once again. Nice air to air. One more hit. Finds the low. And for the first time, Funny in the lead with 2 points in this set. Oh wow, that reach of Nago's DP is so deceptive. Also a very nice round start option now. It's that specific button that is kinda like, doesn't necessarily read round start perfectly, but if they try to press anything, if they extend themselves forward, it tends to beat a lot of different buttons. Oh, this should hit. Probably not a read. That Mega Fist forward is super fast on startup. A really nice prediction. Slide there into a throw. One more hit, that should be it. Yes, that even if it's OTG, that 6 heavy does pretty much max damage. Very much the bread and butter for for Nagoriyuki's low blood B&B combos. Has that little bit of a binary nature. Oh, didn't quite check Funny's meter. Oh, decent hit here. Transform. I think after the mask is being put on, I think it's... I'm not sure if Nago has any startup afterwards or rather recovery. I think it's usually... Oh my goodness, look at that whip punish! Man, that 2S from Jelly! Whip punishing Nago far slash was it? Yeah, that far slash, not really one of the most disjointed moves out of Nago's kit, if I recall correctly. So can definitely be whip punished. Now working the corner. Jelly looking to get a little bit of extra real estate here. Oh, the frame, the strike throw, hitting big. Funny dangerously low, but has the position. Oh, I think that, yeah. Blowing Funny away. Oh, what was that? Immediate burst from both players. Oh, that was so dangerous. It could still be anybody's game. Look at all that meter in Funny's gauge immediately into a super. It's not gonna kill though, right? Yep, it's too far away. That gets the reversal. Ooh, that was so interesting. The clone being absorbed immediately by the Gigantor. That's actually very interesting because the clone does have, when it comes to projectile durability, clone does have some extra durability to go through normal projectiles, but I think, yeah, Gigantor has to have more. Earlier in the set, Funny was able to tag Jelly out of the startup of the mirror, but when it's out, the clone probably doesn't pass through. This is the first time I see that interaction. Ooh, a little bit of an unfortunate break there. After popping Funny, the Jelly was already committed to the 6K and breaking Nago out of that blood rage with something very unoptimal. Just goes to show how damn important it is to pay attention to your opponent's blood. Speaking of the blood, we're going high, trying to swing heavies. Who barely manages to stay above the threshold here. And now as soon as Funny able to get a little bit of reach, that level 2. I think Jelly's still recovering there. Yeah, gets another good reversal super. The reversal supers for both these players have been working out pretty well. And now Jelly, yeah, you know it. And Funny knew it as well this time, but having to respect the Gigantor mirror pushing into the corner. Ooh, big hit, and Jelly doesn't have time to burst out. Funny once again in the lead, 3-2. Going very back and forth. That level 2 blood has come into play surprisingly little here in this matchup. These players sort of brawling it out, playing very aggressive, getting in there, close and personal. Ooh, very nice movement. The Hukyo backwards, straight in there. Back in there with the Kamuriyuki. Now 5D landing, yep, that would have been a lot of damage. So getting out of a pretty damaging combo there, Jelly. Oh, the jump in is good. Nice prediction there on the slide head. Even though Nagoriyuki doesn't have the most mobility in the air, you can still, with, for example, a super jump, predict the slide head, getting there, get a punish, and go from there. Nice, manages to get extra hits there, breaking the armor of Jelly. Now push towards the corner. What's it gonna be? Another break on the slide head. Ooh, immediately into the super. What did Jelly do? She was respecting. Yeah, there we go. Once again, the super jumps have been working out pretty well for Funny, being able to predict when the slide heads are coming in. But now with the use of the meter. Oh, that's actually the meter. So sorry, the super ends up breaking the wall. Not quite enough though. Gold burst whiffed, and in Strive gold bursts with extra recovery compared to the old games. Funny gets another round. The round start DP once again. Decent amount of damage, even if you don't manage to convert it. Same story for both these players. Single hits extremely damaging. Oh, did you realize? Oh, it doesn't manage to get a punish. That's big. Then again, it is a reward in itself, even if you don't manage to punish the Blood Rage. That's at least half of Nago's life gone. As you're respecting the massive rage of the level 3. This time not able to break. Oh, that was so meaty. That was so meaty. Alright, punishing with a throw. Oh my goodness, and in range to get the glass broken as well. Now Jelly, very nice position here. That should be it. Oh no! No conversion, but I think that was, yeah, a reversal throw, a reversal super from Jelly. Jelly on 3, Funny on 4. Anything still possible. Oh, a little too early on that throw. And Jelly punishing with the biggest one. Command grab. Ooh. Interesting choice to burst there. I think Funny probably thought that Jelly had the meter to RC into Garuda pressure. And that's all she wrote. 2 busters, couple of stray hits. Potemkin gameplay. Ooh, interesting. Sliding through that strike from Jelly. Now Funny, still at level 0, doesn't have that amount of blood you kind of would like to have to play the oppressive neutral. Super baited once again, but a lot of pushback from that FD. Doesn't manage to get a punish. Bar slash series and the 5D, that should be the deal. Jelly does not have a burst here, indeed. The 1-2, 6 heavy into 6 heavy. Still almost half the health out of Potemkin's life bar. The 5D hits once again. We need one more. Has the meter. Chooses to hold it. Now Jelly in a tricky situation. Not only score-wise, but also in terms of this round. Committed to the flick already, and Funny making the lead grow more. Now 5-3. Round shot DP once again. Has been working pretty well for Funny so far. Gold burst. Ooh, that's been the story of Funny's bursts so far. Really wants to keep the momentum whenever possible, so going for super fast bursts as soon as they lose the momentum. The 6 heavy. Ooh, choosing the RC there. Managed to clear out the mirror from Gigantor. Ooh, with punish. Not quite on point, but still gets the round. Funny turning it up. Starting out fairly even, but now Funny has been able to pick up the pace. Sliding in there, get the throw once again, and the low. Far slash series not fast enough, not able to break the armor. And the 6P once again, man. Jelly has been struggling towards the later round to get in. There's a big hit though. Let's see if she was able to recover in time. Not quite. Still has a couple of frames of landing recovery. The reversal, Gigantor once again, one more hit. What's it gonna be? Slide in there with that throw once again. Ooh, and barely enough. And Potemkin, really high defense rating. But not enough that time. Funny now knocking on the heaven's door. 6-3. The quick adjustment from Funny. Playing RPS option after RPS option. Able to flow so well. Jelly just not able to keep up with the Nago player here. Ooh, I think she didn't have a charge there. Letting those slide heads, but not able to close in on Funny to capitalize. Ooh, throwing Jelly out of that slide head animation, and that should be it. Set point now. Again, very nice read on the round start option. Jumping in. Jelly really needs something big here. I hope she's not two-faced. Got her the hits. Oh, miss on the Buster. Yeah, Jelly has been dropping quite a few combos as well, and that's very critical as Potemkin. The reversal, Giganther gonna hit once again. Ah, missing with the media, and even IB on the burst bait. God, it's so close. Was she able to recover this time? No, and that's gonna be it. Funny takes it 7-3. Sort of what you would expect in this matchup. Nago just such a strong control over Potemkin. The damage is roughly equal, but then the big breaking point is the neutral. The long normals that you're gonna get for going into level 1, level 2. And it's just so hard to contest for Potemkin. Alright, let's see. What do we got next? So, I think we're next gonna play Atte's match, right? So, Cemoker standing in for a rat on a short notice. Big thanks for that. So, it's gonna be Cemoker Anji versus Attemon Ramlethal. Both of these players, sort of new to these characters, have gone through character switches recently. Atte obviously changing from Faust to Ramlethal. Cemoker from Anji to Nagore Yuki. Okay. So, I guess in terms of the matchup potential here, if Cemoker was still to play with their old main, I think Anji is actually fairly decent against Ramlethal. Not sure how advantageous it would be, but generally, Ram not one of those matchups that Anji struggles in. However, since Cemoker is playing Nago here, I think Nago Ram is fairly even, I want to say. Both of those characters, massive reach, massive rewards, obviously. Nago with the consistency in the rewards, whereas Ram is gonna need that screen position. You have to push the opponent towards the corner. If you land a hit on their side of the stage, if they are very close to the corner, you obviously have the massive rewards. Being able to not only do the damage, but especially being able to push the opponent towards the corner, and that's where the magic happens for Ramlethal. When your back is against the corner against Ramlethal, some of the most threatening pressure in the game. Really one of those characters, kind of like in the sense that Milia does it with the Disc Oki, Ram with just a short pressure is able to sort of limit the natural options that you do have in Strive. Forcing the opponent basically to play the RPS in your terms. Alright, straight in the command grab. And now big chance for Cemoker to open it up with a bang. Ooh, nice, the fast RC, but not quite able to pick it up. I wonder if that was a burst bait, potentially. Swinging wide with that 6P. That 6P obviously will be an important button for no matter what character you're playing Ram against. 6P able to go under Ram's far slash, and I think 5 heavy as well. Oh my god, look at that! Level 2 blood swipe. Once you're at that level 2, you do have the range advantage. Missing the close slash for a frame kill. Immediate burst. Wants to keep this position. Very popular strat. Oh, nice! Atte able to react to the forward Fukyo. That's the thing. Just like pretty much like any forward command dash in the game, you can react to it, prevent them from continuing their pressure. But if you're looking for... If you're not looking for it, you might miss it. Well, I think Atte committed to a 2k here. Yes, indeed. And that should be the round with the super damage here. Cemoker making the first one a quick one. 1-0. So this is a matchup on a short notice. So there potentially might be a little bit of like skill tier difference here. I want to say Cemoker probably has a little more experience on Nago than Atte has on Ram. But we'll see. We'll have to see how it develops here. Ooh, very nice again. Doesn't let Cemoker get away with those forward Fukyos. Not paying attention to the blood gauge, but now gotta chill here. Yeah, Atte being very smart about it. Challenging when Nago is in the blood rage could potentially lead into like easy 70% damage. One hit into Zanzetsu. It's just gonna decimate your life bar. Yeah, the reward difference can be seen right here. Atte back against the corner. So unless you're willing to spend that 50 meter, or if you don't have that 50 meter to spend on your far/5 heavy, not gonna get a whole lot. But still a very nice tool for controlling the neutral. And I mean, just 1-2 with far/5 heavy deals quite a bit of damage as it is. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, seeing for a fast makeshift forward dash, but now Atte finally has the position. Ooh, a little late on the super. And now it's gonna cost him. Corner to corner, coast to coast. Ooh, Cemoker, I wonder. He stayed so far, was he? I think Cemoker had the hardest of reach that Atte was gonna go for that gold burst. Because to get there in range, to me, the Cemoker would have had to commit to a Fukyo, potentially risking getting attacked by that gold burst. Ooh, going under with that 6P, but still. Sword behind his back. Nice interruption once again. Burst out of the corner position, but just as fast as that burst came out. Now Atte. Oh, nice. Was able to fit a super in there. And with that, so Ram obviously would love to keep the corner position any way possible, but if you do get the wall slump and have 50 meter, that's pretty much okay as well. Probably not necessarily as well, depending on the situation, might not be as good as keeping the corner position, but there's a very high chance with the hard knockdown when the wall is broken and the positive bonus that you will be able to force the opponent back into the corner once again and start your sword pressure. Cemoker answering back pretty fast. Here comes Nago. Spending a lot of blood from the round start, but now access to that level 2 5 heavy. The big full screen swing that pretty much any character has to be conscious of. Atte staying tight, but the risk is building up. Very nice predicting the jump out from Atte. Predicting the burst as well. No punish though. Atte still barely alive, but oh, that close slash counter, it's surely gonna do it. Don't even need the super. Smack them off the wall. Cemoker going in strong. 3 in a row. Atte was able to make really nice things happen as soon as they were able to push Naga towards the corner, but the neutral situation definitely favoring Cemoker. Cemoker being very aggressive, knows what they want to do, and Atte being a little more on the passive side. Oh my god, that juggle! Give them the boot! It's sort of you, as a ramp player, you really gotta fight for that screen space. If you give it away too easily, you're gonna lose your privileges to getting that one-hit conversion into big corner position. Now Cemoker with a lot of meter and a lot of blood to spend in the corner. Nice interruption once again. I think if there's something to be said about Atte's defense, they're very patient, they're very ready to react to that forward Fukyo. I think Atte's like 5 times out of 5 interrupting pretty much every single forward command dash from Cemoker so far. Oh. Did they commit? Nope. That should be the kill, right? Yes, indeed. And that's the position. Ooh, not going with the super. Oh no! That ends up costing Atte the game there. I think, did Atte not have the meter in time to break the wall with the super? God, that is so unfortunate. I thought Atte had the round for sure. With the pressure, ooh, going Hukyo into 6P this time. And that 6P going active or going low profile very fast. I guess that's sort of a way to go under Attemon's 5Ps. The Abare attempts after Hukyo if they're too late on the button. But now the corner pressure from Ram. Yep. Forced to break the wall, unfortunately, without super. So Cemoker gets to go back to neutral, but the far slash, yeah. Immediate far slash does tag that Kamuryuki, the spinny wheel. But just like that, look at how aggressive Cemoker is. Very nice read there for Attemon though. Nice interruption once again. The 0 situation after Kamuryuki. Hard baiting the burst. Cemoker that time not ready to be bursting. But has to be thinking about it soon now, this position. The Ram special. Oh my god! Predicts the forward dash, gets the throw. Both players baiting the options out. Oh, the footsies here. Oh, is that gonna be enough? Not quite. But Atte on the verge of getting chipped out. Now wanting to use meter on FD there. Ooh, nice, catching the backdash. Decent BMB combo. And here it starts, the 2 heavy. Is there on time, no counter hit though. And again, Atte ready to break that forward Hukyo. And the sword pressure, here we go. Plus frames for that flip kick. Ooh, the far slash from Nago gets there in time, corner to corner. Was that too much? Is he gonna plop? Ooh, just barely not popping. The thin line between level 2 and level 3. Did Atte notice that that's gonna be popping him? Oh, too close! That's not gonna be punishable! And Cemoker stealing the round once again! What a tragedy! 2 rounds in a row where Atte basically had it! I feel like Atte knew, but the Blood Rage explosion is so large. But no time to fret over those losses. Break the wall. Atte's been pretty good at challenging after that round start. Kamuryuki now into super. That's gonna bring the swords back and give Atte plus frames as well. In fact, in the corner, that super alone, even without RC, is I think plus enough to make it airtight. That was one of the more interesting buffs. I didn't know that Ram needed that. Alright, decent hit here. Gonna lead into rewards 50%. The B&B combo more than 50. Yeah, that's the rewards you want as Ram. Oh, I think Atte might have tried to throw as well, but the command grab with normal grab invus. Nice, the super is good, breaking the momentum from Nago. What's it gonna be? Both players with a lot of resources. Cemoker spending the burst here. Oh, didn't manage to Gatling into the ground. Oh, missing it! And the whiff punish! Oh my god! So much spaghetti on the floor. This time it's Cemoker who drops the killing combo. The 6 heavy, not connecting, not quite. And Mortobato being extremely fast on startup and especially good with the reach, with punishing that 6 heavy, getting at the first point on board. Oh, the big counter hit 2 heavy. Hard baiting once again, but again, lots of baiting on the burst department. Very active meta game when it comes to that. Ooh, drops the combo. Oh no. Oh no, this could be the beginning of the end. The sword pressure, nice FD usage. Yeah, the sword pressure slightly weaker this patch after the FD changes. But still, it is still gonna limit your opponent's options a lot. The up sword catching Cemoker from getting up. Nice! Now that's the Ram gameplay I wanna see. It's pretty much the checkmate that you put them in if they don't have the burst, and even if they do, you can make not only your pressure but your combos extremely burst safe. Landing the hit once again. Oh no. Able to mitigate that wall break. And now the momentum shifts. Did he go bust? Not quite. Break the wall. And now level 2 neutral. What's it gonna be? Oh, choosing to just go in. No neutral whatsoever. Fuck that stuff. Oh my god, the counter hit 5 heavy. That wasn't even level 2. Sorry, that was level 1, wasn't it? Decent chunk of damage from that OTG. Now, nice, Atte finding a way out and finds a way to reverse the position as well. This is big. Plus frames. Ooh, not ready to anti-air. Good jump out from Cemoker. Spending the 50 meter coast to coast. And break the wall. Back to neutral. Oh, I did get the BRC, but that Kamuryuki was already so close to being activated that Atte had no choice but to respect there. Kind of destined to happen. Cemoker saw the burst. Realized that it was pretty much the last opportunity for Atte to burst. So being happy to hard bait there. Believing that Atte is not gonna be willing to go down without spending the burst. Another dummy burst on the board, but luckily for Atte, not punished, and now switching it up. Oh, burst baited from Cemoker as well. This is so good for Atte. Now, no resources for Cemoker to get out whatsoever. Spending the 50, get the wall break, back to neutral. Decent amount of life lead here, but the positive bonus is gonna be huge. Ooh, dashing in for the whiff punish, but not able to get the sword out in time. Now that whiffed too heavy from Nagoriyuki at neutral. One of the slowest recovering moves in the game. Ooh, went for the big one right off the get-go. That is actually brilliant. That is super smart. So unless Cemoker backdashes from that round start position, the Mortobato RC is pretty much gonna guarantee Atte the pressure. Cemoker swinging that 6B wild, trying to catch Atte's far slash. Making the super once again, but Atte staying patient. The more patient you stay, the further. Oh, that's gonna be a big punish. Yes, that might actually be the kill. Let's see. Is it gonna be enough? Not quite, but Cemoker barely basically zero life here. Oh, the big counter hit. TP, is that enough? That would have been enough, but the drop. Now Atte needs to get a. Yeah, that's a punish. Yeah. So mid-screen, that Blood Rage explosion does push your opponent quite far. And being, I think, -6 on block, not a whole lot of characters can punish it. But in that position, in that corner position, there basically is no pushback for Nagoriyuki. It's only gonna, the Blood Rage explosion is only going to push back the opponent. So if there's nowhere for the opponent to go but the corner, it's gonna be a free punish basically. Now Atte, even though Cemoker is on 6, there's decent amount of room for a comeback, because Atte has been basically, the whole gameplay has been developing, has been able to get hits more consistently. Oh. Missing the whiff punish opportunity. Patiently waiting for their turn. Immediate burst. Cemoker doesn't want to let Atte get out, but out he gets. And now, oh, I think Atte baited that. Yes, indeed. And now, that could potentially be it. Nago is a fat boy, but at the at those guts levels, and again, the round start Kamuriyuki has been countered almost every single time. Ooh, get the blood bonus. Here we go, Cemoker. Atte finds a good way out now. Pushing. Oh, nice. That was so important for Cemoker to get the block string here. It's so interesting against Ramlethal. Even at mid-range, like even at complete like round start position, the mid screen, it is so important, especially in that position, to start taking the screen position for yourself. Because Ram is so reliant on where she starts her block strings and combos. Wall break, this is gonna go back to neutral. So not too bad for Atte. Ooh, the 2S! Footsies Mannen, and finds a good anti-air. With that too heavy. Ooh, not able to get out of that. Oh, nice! Finds a very important throw. Cemoker here. This could be big. Is this gonna be the game? No, Atte must have, too much life here. But it is gonna get a hard knockdown here for Cemoker and potentially last mix-up. Oh my goodness, Atte doesn't have a burst! That's it! That's all she wrote! Cemoker 7-2. Man, a lot of spaghetti there. Especially some of those, the couple of games that Atte dropped. It could have been very, very even, and it was even as well. But those last minute, those last second drops on some of those games really cost Atte some momentum. It honestly could have gone either way in the end. But Cemoker grabbing that round. Big thanks to Cemoker for showing up on such a short notice. And we're moving on to the next one. Let's see, which one is the next one? So Gamma versus Radune. Yeah, we're gonna give Gas some extra time. Potentially, because they did require a later slot. So Gamma Gamma Jacko versus Radune Leo. It's been a while since we saw Radune play, and I wanna say that because Radune is one of those players who often enough sign up for pretty much every single event. Always ready to go, always ready to grind it out. So an event, a Bounty Hunters event, just like a Guilty Gear FT7 event without Radune. Just doesn't feel right? Doesn't feel the same if the showman himself is not there. Alright, starting the prediction. And here we go. Radune, our Swedish Leo player, facing off against the Gamma from Netherlands on Jacko. Now, I don't think I've seen this matchup being played very often, but I have heard a rumor that in the matchup there essentially isn't like anything super advantageous for either character when it comes to the basic interactions. So just for the merit of being sort of the more basically Leo having more raw character power is probably gonna swing the scales here in Leo's favor in this matchup. But let's see what Gamma and Radune can cook up. Ooh, straight into the super. Yeah, that's easily backdashed. Has the 50 meter though to save himself. Oh my goodness. Unless that's gonna chip, yeah, that's gonna be the death of Radune. Both players unloading that meter here on the game one. First round. Left, right, what's it gonna be, yeah? Now that left, right, mid-screen mix-up from Jacko kind of makes you want to press buttons. It kind of looks like they wouldn't get there on time, but essentially performed perfectly. It's gonna be fairly airtight. It's gonna be meaty and you won't be able to mash out of it. Unless you have a DP, I suppose. And in that sense, the flash kick from Leo covering both the left and right is gonna be a decent tool, I think. Should be able to make it a safe jump as well, maybe? I'm not sure, but Gamma taking the first match here.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice 5k anti-air. But here's the knockdown. Yep, burst out of that. That is pretty much the pressure position. When Leo gets a knockdown, that's where the jungle drums start. So it's definitely in your best interest to sort of like whenever you get a burst out against Leo, just do it. Now the blue buff, the monsters, the minions are not gonna disappear. Ooh, choosing to use the 50 meter here. Is that gonna go into wall break? Not quite. And I guess as Leo, you would much rather I guess as Leo, unless it kills, you probably don't want to break the glass whenever possible. Because Leo is one of those characters who thrives with, you know, the continuous mix-ups and the pressure. Yeah, stuff like this, you just want to go left, go right, go back, go forth, make them guess all the time, land your BMB combos and repeat. It's basically the fast pace that Leo thrives with. And breaking the wall would allow, especially without using the super, would allow the opponent go back to neutral, which is definitely where Leo is the weakest. Especially since neutral game is basically what Jacko is good at. The strong neutral pokes, the minions, filling the role of different kinds of projectiles. Ooh, was waiting just the right amount of time to release that stance. Alright, Gamma finding the timing, faking the left right. Radune finds the 2D. Gets out of the pressure situation. So much meter for both these players. Oh, is that actually gonna punish? No, fast super as it is, not reaching there in time. Gamma opting to play it very safe, not wanting to challenge that flash kick, especially when Radune has 50 meter in the bank. And that's honestly very smart. I think whenever you can sort of force Leo to go back to neutral, to play neutral in your terms, you want to do that if your character is good at neutral control. Because even though, technically, even if you got better rewards close range, that's where Leo actually gets to play as well. It's the classic, just keep the grapplers or the close range characters away. You're minimizing your own rewards. Ooh, is that gonna hit? Yes, indeed, that's a fast super, and that's gonna deal a lot of damage as well. Ooh, no, not gonna deal a lot of damage. Very pro-rated. Usually that super deals quite a bit, but quite a few hits stacked up already for that combo. Ooh, cross them up. Gamma not ready to throw those on reaction. That's the layer, probably the layer 1 against Leo. The left rights. Ooh, there we go. Now we're in the game. Closing in, but man, it is even if you're close. Oh my goodness, managing to catch Gamma off the skies. Yeah, you can't block while you're holding that minion. You can do the defense command, but other than just moving around, you sort of lose your regular options for controlling your character. Nice backdash and throwing Radune into the corner, but not phased at all. Gamma forced to use the burst here to sort of keep the momentum going, but yeah, it is just impossible to tame this beast, Radune. Nice reflect there. Uh-oh. And the command grab, that should be enough, yes. And if that was not enough, had even 50% queued up. Man, Radune opening it up. 1-2 now. Took a couple of games to warm up, but once Radune gets in the groove, he's very hard to stop. Very aggressive, loves to make you guess. Loves to go Unga as well. Yeah, of course it's gonna trade. And Leo 2D, that is a button. Ooh, barely catching that backdash. Ooh. Nice escape. A decent hit. Activating a blue buff here. Now, ooh, just goes through with the Berserker Slash. I think that's not gonna hit right. Oh, it is! Man, Gamma was still reeling out of that hit. And now next hit, nice, goes under. That's one of the good features that Jacko has. You have a sliding forward, low hitting move that will be able to destroy Leo's parry stance. That stance only guards against mids, as you can see here. But if Jacko goes in with that 2D, that is a very fast, very far-reaching low, able to break the stance. Nice. I think Radune was trying to queue up the flash kick there, but Gamma smartly choosing the throw there, and throws in this game destroy DPs. 3rd point for Gamma.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice, able to find the DP. Oh, he was so ready for that. That's kind of tricky as well, because you can make that Berserker Slash basically meaty. But that time Gamma recognized that it was not gonna be and just opted to go with the throw. Uh-oh, what's the biggest punish? Ooh, that's so smart. Because that's gonna be, I think that should be enough to get the round. Yes, indeed. And since, Radune actually didn't have the burst. But I mean, why risk a difficult combo when you can just go one hit into super, third strike style. Very well timed burst here for Gamma, pushing Radune into the corner, and now with the use of meat. Oh my goodness! That 2K, the leg of the king, actually reaching there for an Abare. And Radune has regained the momentum, the overhead. Has the super to make this count. It's gonna break the wall as well and should be the round. Yes, indeed. Man. Brave defense in the big offense. And that's sort of the bane of Jacko, I want to say. Jacko, excellent corner control against most characters, but the rewards are definitely on the lower side of the spectrum. Yeah, RC here. Ooh! Oh my god, that was so good for Gamma. And baiting another DP. Hard baiting the burst as well. Man, that was so brave for Radune to not burst there. If Gamma actually chose to continue the combo, that would have the round would have been over on the next hit. That took really iron balls there to hold that burst and say, all right, I think I will respect your decision making. I think you're gonna hard bait. But unfortunately, follow-up situation, not able to get a whole lot of value out of that, because you are still at 0 hit points, and it's gonna be hard to find a place to burst after that. Oh wow! Right, big damage here. As far as Jacko is concerned, of course. Yeah. Very good reaction. That looks kind of ambiguous. Sometimes it's depending on the spacing where the Leo player uses the Berserker Slash, it might be hard to properly time your throw. But Gamma's been getting better and better at that. Yep, it is the 2D, of course. I wonder how you RPS that. I guess you have to let the stance strike rip in advance. Yeah, just like that. I think Radune was trying to RPS it there, but there is still a little bit of low profiling features. Like even if Jacko 2D is not as low profiling as it has been in the past, it still has some, and it seems to be able to evade the parry stance strike at certain distances. Now Gamma. Ooh. Good choice there for Radune. The Sonic Boom. Decent option to poke out with. Not super damaging, but able to... Yeah, ooh, that was actually a nice whiff punish there. Alright, Gamma with the control. Death by 1,000 cuts. It is not very damaging, and here goes Radune. Not able to guess right though. Gamma getting out of there with a backdash. Ooh, there we go. That time the timing was good. Radune only needs one hit to get in. And here we go. Here we go, boys. The jungle drums. See, able to get... Oh my god, the RPS. Gamma finally finding a way out, but just as fast as he got out of there, Radune ready to chase with that Berserker Slash. You get out of the corner, no sir. And here comes Radune. 2 points to Gamma's 4. And you better believe it, you better believe Radune is not gonna give up so easily. He has Heart of Steel. Ah, the second hit there. It goes, ooh, late air dash. Very classic mix-up. Getting the hit. And the wall break. Big damage. Now, this will go back to neutral, but This is gonna be super difficult for Gamma, because being able to keep Leo from landing any hits for like half a minute in a row, because that's honestly how long it's gonna take for you to grind Leo down from this life deficit. Yeah. Smart choice once again. Especially when Gamma gets low on health, Radune has been throwing those light sonic booms to get the last hit. Alright, into the combo. Very decent BMB. Ooh, smart. Landing next to Radune. And I think Radune has been throwing out that flash kick in the same situation before. This is gonna be a wall break. And the round. In terms of rewards, I think you kind of have to, if you want to do a lot of damage as Jacko, and if you didn't get like some sort of very weird hit where you can play ping pong in the corner with your minions, most of your damage is gonna come from that super cancel. So in that sense, sort of meter heavy or meter hungry for dealing damage. Oh, what was that? I think that was a very hard read from Gamma that Radune was gonna go for the Berserker slash. Straight hit from the DP. Oh, IB. Oh my god, which side? Gamma says no, I don't want to play your game. Get out of me. Get out of here, Lion. And a couple more hits. Oh my god, but manages to flip the position with the Berserker slash once again. This is gonna break the wall. Is that gonna be enough damage? No, now it's gonna not. Gamma with the 100 meter though. Ooh, missing with the medic. Flash kick. And Radune doesn't give a damn. Dash in there. Move with 2D if you have to. I think catching Gamma airborne. Now 3 points for Radune. Ooh, stagger pressure from Leo. Nice thick throw. That thick throw, strike throw. Whenever you basically whenever you get an attack command in on block, that is plus a lot. So those are some prime opportunities for Jacko players to run their strike throw game. Oh my god, was close enough. That projectile triggering the parry. Yeah, that should go through. Good response here from Gamma. And one more hit. Now this is a good position. Now Radune does have access to that S Sonic Boom, but at that full screen position, you gotta say the situation favors Jacko, right? Again, Radune is trying to find a way in. But Gamma, third one in a row. Saying, bro, don't test me, because I'm ready for it. And at this point, I think Radune will have to sort of guide Gamma's attention to something else. Because those Berserker slashes, especially basically at spacings where they are gonna cross up, Gamma's just perfectly ready for that. Oh, the frame trap. After the 2D. The 2D, a very prominent place for RPS. Because the 2D in itself inherently is gonna be quite punishable. So Jacko kinda has to commit to the follow-up hits. Has quite a few different ways to follow it up. Can do the soccer kick, and the soccer kick can be cancelled into her other minion moves. And depending on what you think Jacko is gonna do, you do have options to call out Jacko. RC for pressure. Ooh, very nice. Wire seeing. Saying, oh my god, what was that? Hits the minion instead of Jacko, and now into big reward here. Break the wall. Oh, not actually, that's better. That is way better. Not breaking the wall there is optimal. Man, that was so good. I think if the wall breaks, Radune is not dead, but being able to keep that corner position for the checkmate, for the last mix-up. Alright, hoping to go with the jump D. Ooh, the overhead. Or the unblockable. Ah, not close enough to get the wall break with the back turn S. Radune slowly grinding Gamma down. Nice! Sees the air dash out of the corner. That flash kick. Choosing the right direction for you. Anti-airing, getting the round. And now this is gonna be kinda important for Radune here. Nice. Small punish on the whip throw. There's the frame trap. The soccer kick on block is usually gonna push you far enough so that you're not gonna get punished. On whiff, obviously terrible. It should be the wall break. Is it gonna be enough? Yes, it is! Radune is able to sort of get back in a position where you can comfortably still challenge. Letting Gamma go to 6 would have been sort of horrible, but now with the 4-5 score situation, it's gonna be way more comfortable for Radune to go from here. The throw baited, immediate burst from Gamma, attempting to preserve the corner position. Radune says no. Here we go. The lion is set free. It's minus. Again, look at that. Radune, for every single one of those corner escapes, Radune is so ready. Oh my god! And picking the right option once again. Last time, just waiting for Gamma to go into the landing recovery. Catching with a back turn S. This time, reading that Gamma will actually challenge on the way down and goes for the back turn D. Nice backdash here for Gamma. But are they able to preserve this position? Yes, indeed. Ah, missed the combo. Radune is once again set free from the confines of the glass. And you better be sure that's gonna be a kill. No! 1 hit point! The commentator curse, but yeah. The meaty Sonic Boom. Gamma basically had to wake up with FD there, I think. And just like that, Radune evens it up, making it interesting for us. Oh, baby. This is where it starts. With punish, with 2D. And that 2D for Leo is such a nice button. Ooh, but trading this time. Nice, this should be actually a decent combo in terms of Jacko damage. That much damage, if you can get like 1/4 of the opponent's life gauge with one combo, that is actually pretty decent. Yeah, there we go! Radune letting the parry stance hits rip really early, poking Gamma out of that 2D. But this reversal should be good, yes. And that's around, yeah. When you do that super raw, that's a lot of damage. Now, one way that Jacko can deliver the pain to the opponent, that frame trap soccer kick has been hitting fairly decently. What Radune could definitely do is try to reversal out of it. So flash kick is an option. It's especially nice because basically Jacko's reward for landing the soccer kick, unless she burns meter on it, she's not gonna get that much. But when you get a DP against the soccer kick, you're gonna deal like way more damage than she would. Obviously afterwards, if it's baited, Jacko gets a big... Oh no, that's gonna whiff. Let's see the biggest punish from Radune. That's so smart. Was trying to back anti-air Radune out of the skies with 2S2. Gamma can't get hit here. Alright, air to air, decent combo. Radune does have the meter as well. Spence tries to desperately work his way in, but no, Gamma! Good control! Doesn't let the lion berserk in. The end of the round there was so good for Gamma. And now, they need one more. But it is so difficult to face this man, Radune. He's ready to go. RPSing, thought that Gamma was gonna go into an immediate 2D. Oh, that was so ambiguous, that crossed! At that time, Gamma was trying to jump out. Oh, trying to throw again. Get caught by a big combo. Wall break, hard knockdown. And here comes Radune once again. What's it gonna be this time? Yeah, the BRC revealing Radune's intentions, get the throw, but the command grab, Radune is not done. Very nice. Not getting faced by the pace here. Oh my god, that was from so far away. I wonder if Radune extended himself into that with a flash kick or something. Finds the 2D. Ooh, with the counter 8. Ooh, misses the ping pong juggle. Back in there. Aww. Forced to break the wall without a super. Now back to neutral, but this is okay. This is all okay since you only need one more hit. As Gamma, RC, yeah, this should be it. And now Gamma. Set point once again. Radune to live, to go back to 6-6, or to go to 6-6, needs this round. Oh my god, I think Radune was baiting it, was trying to backdash out of it, but the range of the burst. Here we go though, queue up those jungle runs. Here comes Radune with the corner position. What's it gonna be? Left, right, oh, strike, throw! Lands the hit, has the meter. What's it gonna be, Gamma? What does the victory taste like? He will not get the taste of victory this time, and Radune 6-6. From a decently large deficit, it was like 2-4 at one point, but Radune able to even it up, and here we are once again, the classic, the nail biter. And this is usually the 6-6 position when both players realize, oh shit, this will be the last one. This is where you usually change up your pace and try to play it safe as possible. But I think Radune is not that kind of a player. Radune will go in full force. Oh my god, just transitioning into the stance in front of him. Gamma biding their time, getting out of the corner. That was actually pretty good. Gamma staying strong. Oh, was trying to throw from a little bit too far away. I think Radune can probably backstep here. No! I think already committed to something. Not breaking the wall though. This is a good position. Oh no. Radune has the burst. What's the RPS gonna be here? Are they gonna burst? They are gonna burst! And now last hit. Sonic Boom could do it, but Gamma finds the hit. Reaches the set point first. Oh my god, that's such a Radune thing to do. With 2D, was trying to anti-air Gamma out of the sky. Very nice start for Gamma. 50% life of Radune's life gauge already gone, but here comes Radune. Big counter hit. The life situation even. Trying to break the shins, but Gamma. Important escape here. Landing right next to him. Decent combo. Ooh, that's actually a pretty decent combo. And now Radune does not care. Berserker slash in. Gamma forced to use the burst. Now no resources whatsoever for both players. Just raw gameplay, raw neutraling. Finds the 5 heavy. Radune can't take a hit. This is bad. This is very bad. The jump D lands straight into the minion hit. And the whiff punish with the attack command. Gamma is the victorious today. But man, was it a struggle? Was it an even match? And that's why Radune is one of my favorite players to watch. It's always extremely exciting. Good hustle from both these players. Damn. That was really good. First time I ever see that matchup being played as well. All right, moving on. So I think the next step is gonna be... Next question we're gonna ask ourselves is, when is Gas ready to play? We could play HexaNoid versus invalidvalue next. I think we have HexaNoid already in the lobby as well. So if invalidvalue is ready to play... But we do have that Gas Soul versus Sierra Vice Gold Glue is still queued up for later. All right. Ready to rock Giovanna. That elusive character that is not shown on screen very often. Man, I love me some Giovanna matches.
Mankind knew that they
All right, HexaNoid from UK, invalidvalue from Kazakhstan, Nagoryuki versus Giovanna. I want to say Nago's gotta have the advantage here, right? But it's probably not gonna be a massive one. Giovanna, one of those super mobile characters, kind of like Saul, able to get there very fast, very decent pressure. Decent rewards as well, and you're definitely gonna need those rewards against the king of damage themselves. The tail of the tape is probably going to be how is HexaNoid able to maneuver themselves in and then get an upper hand on the RPS. Looking tough so far. It is Nago being that one-shot character where the one-shot means that you will go down if you take a shot. Big damage coming in. Invalid value. Showing that they came to play. They came here to take the W. That's probably not gonna be enough. But we'll get the wall break, we'll get the heart knockdown, and we'll get the meaty. Ooh, I wonder if that was a Hukyo miss input. Oh, the telekinetic 2D. The big button that Giovanna players are probably going to try to contest, but I do wonder how good Giovanna 2D is gonna be in this matchup. Because there is a lot of disjoint for Nago's pokes as well. It will probably be pretty decent against 2S, right? It's funny. I haven't seen this matchup played very often, so I'm not exactly sure how the neutral interaction, the Futsi interaction will go. And now HexaNoid finding themselves in a really good position. Break the wall with the super. Get the advantage afterwards. And one hit away. Yeah, into the throw, cashing out on the respect. And a very nice thing for Giovanna, her dash sort of, I can't remember if it was the amount of momentum she gets is increased or if the dash is just flat out faster. But she now has sort of a better step dash, allowing her to cover more distance faster with her normal buttons. Obviously, Giovanna's normal buttons very stubby, and without your forward dash, you're not gonna be able to play neutral against some of these far-reaching characters by default. That was such a nice spiral arrow. I think with punishing the 2S from Nago. Ah, yes, the 2P. Valid value is going for a throw there, I think. HexaNoid sniffs it out. Evens it out 1-1. You get a round start DP, I got one too. A cool thing about the DP starter from Giovanna leads into a lot of damage. Ooh. Yeah, being very smart here. Just chilling it out. Queuing up the dash for the frame that the Blood Rage is gonna end. Not giving invalidvalue any extra opportunities. Oh, but straight into the Blood Rage once again. I didn't even notice it. It's been like it was like 8 seconds after the previous Blood Rage. Was really betting on getting that hit in and finishing the round before they were gonna pop. Oh, he's gonna pop again. Yes, he is. They're going with a very slow button afterwards. Not able to punish. Throw here. Frame kill. Ooh, tricky. What's it gonna be? Strike throw. He's doing the shimmy, baiting the throw, but invalid value. Not flinching, but not able to better their position either. HexaNoid grasping the lead, 2-1 now. But man, it is so scary to play against Nago. Every single hit could lead into 50% and a wall break. Look at this. It's been 9 seconds, and we're already dead. This is Nago, Ryuki. This is Nago, ladies and gentlemen. You screw up once, it is over. Again, finding very decent hits at neutral. Finding an Abare, but not able to break out. Good. Waiting for that perfect position for 6P. Oh, 6P this time in the wrong direction. HexaNoid is out. Yeah, sort of forced the burst here. Taking the plus frames. Oh no! Nago says no! I think Hex was trying to either dash in or walk forward after that super. Trying to cash out on those plus frames, but invalid value. Ready to intercept. And with the extended range of the throw on Nago as well. Ooh, tried to be tricky. The 2D is gonna lead into a decent combo. And he has the 50 meter. Oh, but forced to break the wall during the air juggle. Unfortunate. What is not unfortunate though is the tension build penalty. Look at this. Invalid value, unless they're gonna have a burst or YRC, they're not gonna be able to break out this pressure very easily. So just for a reference, HexaNoid spent 50 meter for that initial block string, and right after he was already at 100 meter. Ooh. So, oh, that's gonna hit. Super against the close slash, not quite enough. Nago is a fat boy. Oh, again, being very tricky with that air approach. Invalid value 6-ping in the wrong direction once again. It was interesting as well because I think there was a little small crevice behind his back. I thought he was not cross-uppable in that situation as well. Now a step back, dodging the round start position. DP from Nago Ryuki. BRC, oh, doesn't manage to catch the backdash. Here we go. Invalid value says, please no, I want to get out. Ooh, dangerous whiffs. He was going for the too heavy. And it should be a hit. Able to reverse the flow here, but still anybody's game. HexaNoid has the burst, has the 50 meter, tried to 2P there. This time no good, but doesn't get a big punish either. Alright. We've established a little bit of RPS there after the air super now. First time, HexaNoid trying to press the frame advantage. Next time, went for the burst bait, for the throw bait. First out of a big counter hit, but we're back. Oh my goodness. 2S. Oh my, that was actually a very nice timing there from HexaNoid. Just the spacing was like 1 pixel away from not hitting. HexaNoid has been actually using that spiral arrow to whiff punish Nago's buttons fairly nicely. Nice. Neutral jump, one of the best tools against Beyblade. There is still decent amount of recovery after the whiff. Oh, that was so nice. Spending the 50 meter on a fast RC mix-up, forcing invalid value to burst out of there. Now HexaNoid still in a sort of decent position. They can choose if they want to burst this round, if they want to save the burst. At this point, yeah. Air throw into OTG 6 heavy. Able to take the burst into the next round now. Now HexaNoid does have a very massive advantage here. Having that burst against no burst in this game, especially where damage is so high. Invalid Valley has to persevere here for quite a while still to be able to break build that burst back. Now finds a couple of good hits. What about HexaNoid's burst? Oh my god, that 2K! HexaNoid does not get to use it at all. So much for that advantage. Even 3 apiece. Oh, HexaNoid did know that was gonna be a lot of damage coming in. Wanted to burst out of there, but I think Invalid Value chose to not go for the follow-up there. Or maybe the burst was just too late. Either way, big damage coming in here. Wall break, that should be it, right? Even no, not quite. 6 heavy off the wall does deal quite a bit of damage. Ooh, not able to react to the forward Hukyo. That's the thing. The forward command dash usually fairly minus off strikes, and when done raw obviously can be tagged on reaction, but if you're not paying attention to that, if your mental stack is filled with something else, you might sometimes let it slide. Oh, using the BRC this time. Interesting, that's actually not too bad. So far from that Air Super Plus frame, HexaNoid hasn't gone for the option where they press a button immediately. I think if they do go for a button, that BRC, the BRC won't be good, the throw won't be good. HexaNoid already on a deeper layer here. Really fast round for Invalid Value. Looking to grow their lead even more. And if there's a character that runs away with momentum, my god, is it Nagoriyuki? Oh, interesting pressure. Now the last pixel for HexaNoid, what's it gonna be? So many resources for Nago player. Yeah, it's 2P, 2P. Works both ways. The step dash, also usually not gonna be advantageous situation for Giovanna. Invalid Value finding the hit here, putting themselves to 5. Ooh, big claw slash. Yeah, that was gonna deliver some damage, all right. Nice, not quite able to find the way out. Invalid Value using the burst to keep HexaNoid in the corner, but look at that, the fast step dash. Johnny style, getting in there. The juggle. Now so many resources for... Oh, that's so good! Didn't go for the air throw. Went for a strike instead for big rewards. But still not done. Oh, keeps it so tight. Was willing to bet that Invalid Value is gonna try to struggle out of that situation. Ooh, barely whiffing the jumping button. Able to land into 2 PPP though. Ooh, the 2 heavy hits, that's a big counter hit. Coast to coast. A lot of resources. Ooh, is he gonna go bust? Not quite. Ooh, messing it up. Oh, there we go. Now landing close enough to get the throw this time. Nice. Avoiding the Kamuriyuki. HexaNoid finding a low. Immediate burst from Nago. Any hit, any good old hit here could be the game. They both know it. Oh my goodness. HexaNoid was going for the whip punish that time as well. Not quite enough. Tried to go with an OTG. But the messy situation afterwards gets HexaNoid the round. Closing in on invalid values 5 points once again. Oh baby. Oh baby. Ah, the second hit. Now since you have to manually input the follow-up command for the second hit of the DP, there's quite a few interesting applications you can go with that. Baiting the throw out once again, but not getting a big punish. I guess you would have to neutral jump afterwards. Oh wow! Invalid value not even flinching in the face of that throw. But I mean, that's kind of smart. If you panic and try to throw yourself after seeing that throw, you might end up whiffing yourself. Ooh, is that good? I think, yeah. Committed to a 2D afterwards. That round start DP from Giovanna does have to be a counter hit to score big damage. Kamuriyuki catching the backdash, pushing HexaNoid into the corner. Oh my god. That's probably gonna be a kill. It's gonna be very, very close. Giovanna doesn't have the meter here, so no defense bonus. Not quite. Still alive. Get the throw, and now mounting a combat, but no. Invalid value checking with a 5P. Very decent anti-air. DP versus DP. Whose DP is better? It looks like it is the... What's that move called? Shizuryuki? Nago's DP does triumph. And a checkmate position. What's it gonna be? What's the meaty? What's the mix-up? Goes into a low, and that's the round. Yes, indeed. Round start position. Any good old hit when there's blood available. And it's so crazy, like round start, you get hit by the wrong move. Nago takes you to corner, breaks the wall. If they are able to break the wall with a super, Nago can basically loop the Okizeme. He's like one hit, break it with a super, repeat, repeat, repeat. Obviously, out of the very first round start, you won't be able to do it because, I mean, you don't have 50 meter, thank God. Alright, the momentum burst. Wants this round really bad. Oh, is that... Oh no! Whiffing the throw! Still anybody's game but that. Beyblade, let it rip. Last hit being a little stray, but even those OTG 6 heavies deal so much damage now. HexaNoid with the position. Oh my goodness! The reach wasn't there for Gio's DP. Get a sip. Yeah, I think that would have probably been the round. Nice backdashes. Out of the super. Now HexaNoid. Oh no. Oh no. Kamuriyuki as an anti-air. It's that raw power of that hitbox has a lot of disjoint hits relatively high. So even though it is not really your go-to anti-air option, it just ends up catching people so very often. Especially if they're coming down with a button. And that's all she wrote. I think is Valid Value is pretty much undefeated so far. If I recall correctly. Man. Let me actually make sure. Let's see. My data sheet. Yes, indeed, they are so far undefeated in Bounty Hunters. Man, what performance has it been? From event to event. Alright, next one. Let's see, so we have 2 more matchups left. We have Fecian, Jacko versus Shady, Gold Lewis, but we also have that Sierra Vice versus Gas. Let's see, is Gas home yet? I think so, yeah, Gas. I got a DM from Gas, and they are ready to go. So let's play that matchup first. Let's play Gas Soul versus Sierra Vice Gold Lewis first, before the main event of the evening. Alright, so another big thanks to Gas stepping up on such a short notice. Instead of a Leo player, this time Sierra Vice gets to face a Soul. And we've seen this matchup a couple of times. It's definitely gonna be explosive. Soul having I want to say slight advantage, has faster buttons for sure, but it will really depend on the spacing. It will really depend on the range where you sort of get to utilize that advantage. Gold Lewis has his sweet spot as well, where it's going to be so effective to swing those behemoth typhoons. Gas has really been making good work. Has really been performing nicely in public events recently.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Sierra Vice has been coursing through a couple of characters I've seen them play. In addition to Gold Lewis, started Strive with the Ramlethal. I think went to. Did they go to Anji at one point? They had a Leo, to name a couple, and now seems to have been settling on Gold Lewis. Ooh, big 6S counter hit. Here we go with the new route. Ooh, doesn't quite get a clean hit DP there. That actually might have been a conscious decision from Gas to not break the wall. I guess we'll never know. Even if that was a combo drop, that was kind of a nice combo drop. That's one of the, I think, most untapped optimization for a lot of players in Strive so far. We obviously have our optimal damage combos, but keeping the corner might actually be even more important than just doing your optimal damage for every single combo. It really depends though, and Soul being one of those, you know, I'll just shit out some big damage kind of a character. It's definitely not the wrong choice necessarily to break the wall anytime you can. But there is that little bit of consideration to keeping your position, and wow. That was a fast one. Gas took the first round, and it was just back-to-back rounds for Sierra Vice then. That's just goes to show how much damage this character does. Nice whiff punish there. The Whiff Punish Premium, 6 heavy from Sol. Now even better on this patch. Because 6 heavy no longer in counter hit recovery. Even if you get punished, you're probably not gonna get punished super bad. Yeah, there we see Gas swinging that out. Swinging around with that. Very fast, 9-frame startup for that amount of reach. And the hitbox, the hitbox. Ooh, that far slash will be destroyed by the reversal super here. And now the neutral. Ooh, was trying to whiff punish the Behemoth Typhoon, but not quite in range. The jump heavy hits, no conversion. Sierra Vice looking for the chip kill, but Gas was ready. Ball stick, back to neutral. This will favor Sierra Vice a little, I want to say, but again, oh my goodness. Such a good read from Gas. I wonder they didn't quite get to jump in with a button though. That was the right read. Sierra was very hungry for that chip kill, and Gas was playing all the right jumps, going over that minigun. And once you bring out the minigun, you're stuck in that animation for quite a while. So if the opponent is midair and in mid-screen, oh my god, goes in the wrong direction, doesn't matter. I think that's baited. Let's see your biggest combo. Oh, burst bait. I see. I see your game. Oh my goodness, that should be a kill. Yeah. Anti-air with a very preemptive Behemoth Typhoon. Your life is basically gonna melt at that point. And the games are very fast, as you would imagine. 2 damage characters. Sol, pretty much Sol's whole niche is just dealing damage. And I guess same can be said against same can be said for sort of Gold Lewis as well. Gold Lewis kind of is that, like, you know, just stand there, swing Behemoth Typhoon all day, every day, and if it happens to hit, then we do the 50% plus damage combos. Gold Lewis is like a fisherman, wouldn't you say? You're just fishing for that one big hit. Ooh, very nice choice of buttons there. 6P from Sierra Vice. Now able to interact, since some of the Sol nerfs, able to interact with Sol 6S now with a 6P. Who again finds a really good reversal. Set up the droid. Oh yeah. Yeah, the classic sequence. Set up the droid and then close off the airspace. Even if they jump and block, they're basically gonna fall into the droid again, allowing you to continue your pressure. That's a very tricky situation once you let Gold Lewis get that droid out. Oh my god, that was a little too far. But able to maintain their position, Gas. Now, man, so active on defense, Sierra Vice. When they have the meter, they're ready to interrupt Sol's pressure strings with a super. And without the meter, very active with the 6Ps. Yeah, over time, overall, Sol just has become so much more interactive on his pressure. The vanilla version Sol wasn't really a fun experience to play against because of, like, Sol just had so many dirty options, so many options that you just can't interact with very easily. But now with the new FD, a lot of his moves being able to be 6-speed, it's just so much more fun to play against. Ooh, that clash, oh my goodness. I think Gas baited that. And Sierra Vice doesn't have the meter to cancel here. Ooh, that wasn't the clean hit. But still, gets the throw bait and gets the round. Oh my goodness, just gets there barely in time before the Behemoth Typhoon goes active. 50%, yes, soul damage, even on Gold Lewis. Now back to neutral, looking for that whiff punish. Yeah, has to RC that quick RC into a mix-up. Still has meter to spend. Ooh, nice hit. Unfortunately, switching the position, going towards the mid screen, but now Gas only needs one. Baiting up the BRC. Sort of, but oh, nice. Tags Sierra Vice out of the landing recovery. Basically, the option that Sierra Vice played there, the air dash into Behemoth, is I believe meant to counter anti-airs. It should be safe against 6Ps. And then the 6P is gonna whiff, and you're basically gonna probably gonna be punished by Gold Lewis after landing. But if you respect, it is Gold Lewis who's gonna be minus frames there on landing because of the landing recovery, if I'm not mistaken. Oh Gas, you devil. The grounded BP, -2, but still gives you a chance to go for a DP if they want to try to push their plus frames. Ooh, that was nice interruption there. Swings the far slash. Yeah, Sierra Vice just adding more and more options to that pressure RPS. Nice with the new routes. And the wall break, decent amount of damage, but back to neutral. And now, oh, not quite able to convert that, but here we go. A lot of, oh my god, that was so smart. The 6P. The reversal super gonna hit and gonna get the round, but I mean, the way Gas played it there, had 100 meters, so it was gonna be given that Gas is gonna RC that bandit revolver, right? But he was trying to look for the frame trap between the first and the second hit. And Sierra Vice just said, no, I'm gonna interrupt. I'm gonna go with the fastest possible 6P. Uh-oh. Okay, Gas getting the burst back here, but man, that was unburstable damage as well. Uh-oh. Gas would basically have to FD every single hit. Yeah, tried to sneak their way in there, but no dice. No dice. Sierra Vice on 4.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh, very nice. Round start 2S. Ooh, that's gonna be a big one. I guess was baiting it, but a slightly delayed burst there for Sierra Vice. Again, look at that. Far slash, Solis +2, no problem. Just get an interruption. And I think that's the biggest problem Gas has been having so far. Able to land like hits here and there, but especially during his pressure, not able to predict how Sierra Vice is defending. Might as well spend the 50 meter here, get the round. But I think like one of the biggest reasons why Sierra Vice is now in the lead is he's been so solid on defense. Just guessing right, left to right. -2 of players choosing to disengage. The body's active. And now Gas completely drained out of meter. Yes, finds the DP. That's a good one. But now not able to get the pressure going. And like even when you get a big hit like this, Gold Lewis is fairly durable. Like that would have probably been more than 50% on pretty much any other character. The risk reward's just slightly skewed. I don't want to say in anybody's favor, but it's definitely skewed more in the favor of the opponent when your opponent is Gold Lewis. Nice pick up. Oh, choosing to RC. Unfortunately switching it up. Flipping the position, and now in the corner. Oh no! Oh no! This is where Gold Lewis is the strongest. Look at that. Behemoth after behemoth. Plus frame after plus frame. Gas has to thread the needle. Tried to get a full stick of butter. The Shadow Vice doesn't have a burst here. Oh no, I think Gas was trying to double it up, be a rogue. One hit Bandit Revolver against the standing opponent. I think he was trying to go in with the sneaky one, tried to get like a throw or something after the hit, but no. If the opponent is standing, if they are not in a juggle state, it is that first hit of Revolver, even on hit, is very minus for you. Nice, now Soul in the corner. This is the checkmate. Has the 50 meter as well. You've all seen this sequence before. Alright, Gas kind of getting out of there. But for how long? Ooh, that's a good punish. Hard baiting the burst, but yeah, Sierra still had so much life to play with that they could comfortably delay that burst quite a bit. Gas is looking to bring it back though. One big counter hit is all that it takes, but same is true for the opponent. That's pretty much this matchup in a nutshell. Any hit, one big counter hit anytime from either one of these characters can just reduce the life ball to a life bar. Hello, English? Life bar to the 0. Trying to look for the whiff punish. Now Gas does have a burst here. Oh my god, the clash with the Behemoth Typhoon. Luckily, was able to get a decent amount of value out of that burst. Flipping positions. Oh, that should be a punish, yes. Yeah, getting a stable ender this time. But this situation. Ooh, gets a frame trap! Oh, it's trying to hard bait. Sierra Vice again. Perfect timing on the burst. Sierra's been so good with the burst, but here gets the wall stick. Doesn't have 50 meter though. Oh my god. Back to neutral. It's still anybody's game. Could be in Gas's favor to wait for a while. Yeah, he's waiting for that 50 meter. Now he has the stick. He spends it. Oh no. No whiff punish. The second hit, that's a punish. Oh, but the Gatling is dropped. It still could be anybody's game. Oh my goodness. Punishing. I wonder if that was what Sierra Vice was meant to do. Punishing the DP there with a Gatling gun, and either way, if Gas didn't manage to get out of that block string, it was pretty much gonna be a chip kill. Man, now Sierra Vice on 6 already. Ooh, very nice whiff punish, but again the bait. Gas is very burst baity, and Sierra Vice is just basically the first big hit. He almost never instantly bursts. Gas just hasn't been able to adjust to those patterns. The combos are, of course, phenomenal. But again, look at that. He gets Sierra Vice in the corner, but never just quite able to seal the deal. Ooh, cool. Sierra Vice does have the burst here. Such a commanding position. The 5B jabs Gas out of the sky. Switch the position. Oh no. Gas doesn't have a burst. This could be it. Alright, doesn't break the burst. Sorry, it doesn't break the wall with the burst. Oh my god. That's it. Sierra Vice. 7-1. God damn. And we've seen this really strong Gold Louis play from just collectively from the community as of recent. Gold Louis really does have really does have his weaknesses, but man, when you are in a matchup where you don't have like a super, if you're not playing against like Nago or Axel or what have you, characters that can really keep you out, Gold Louis is kind of nice, is he not? Definitely a decent pick as a pocket character. Is like if you're looking to if you're looking to sub characters, Gold Louis might be one of those that you want to have in your pocket. All right. Oh, that was a hustle, but we got one more to go. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this one. Fecian, I believe a Spanish power gamer, playing Jack-O, facing off against Shady. Now Shady recently has, well, we've all known, everybody here on Bounty Hunters, everybody who's been watching Xrd weeklies in the past, we all know the power of this man. We all know he's a mega gamer, he's a super gamer, he is the gamist. And also the first qualifying player for the whatchamacallit, the Arc Revo. The winner of the first Arc Revo qualifier, Shady. But this matchup though, we've seen this played once perfectly, I believe it was by, I can't really remember against who, but I think it was Satsu Jack-O who really put on a big show in this matchup. Also the prediction, let me fire that up. Shady versus Fecian. If the Jack-O player is able to play clean neutral, Jack-O is one of those characters who just has the tools to keep to keep Gold Louis from getting in. So this is potentially one of Gold Louis's worst matchups. But of course we gotta remember that Gold Louis is, oh my goodness, immediate burst, that burst. We have to remember that Gold Louis has the big body explosion factor, the same one that Nago has, the same one that Potemkin has. Once you have one of these very destructive characters on you, the game will change completely. But to get there is such a chore. Gold Louis lacking some not only lacking some mobility options, but I think Gold Louis's normals are not the best ones for challenging minions. And you can really see here on round one how that's gonna be a big problem for Shady. Shady will have to find a way in somehow, just like that, clipping with a Behemoth Typhoon, and then not only has to find the hit in, but then has to make the follow-up mix-up count. The follow-up pressure, it has to bring home the bread, right? No, Fecian. First game, looking to take it with flying colors. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much how the matchup is gonna be. And I'm really glad to see that Fecian really knows how to play the matchup as well. You don't have a lot of zoning matchups in Strive, I want to say. It's like you can play very zone-ish with Faust, and Faust obviously being very low damage character, sort of forced to play that kind of game plan. But definitely some of Jack-O's matchups are like that as well. Now activating the red buff. It is the offensive one, so Shady able to jab the minions, even though they have basically unlimited fuel. And look at this control. Even with the minigun, that's not gonna get Shady much. Ooh, there we go. Spending 50 meter get in, and this is gonna be where it all boils down. Is Shady able to get the big hit? And the answer is he is! Fecian doesn't have a burst. Oh, but immediate burst from Shady. Yes, that was he had to do that. He can't let Fecian go back to neutral, right? He has to fight, nail and bite. He has to keep that position. Has to spend that burst. And since Jacko's damage is very low, and a lot of her combos are probably going to be unburstable as well because of the positions that you play as Jacko, you're probably gonna keep your burst as Gold Fluis for, you know, offensive potential. You're sort of gonna look to negate the opponent's burst. Like, for example, you got them in the corner and they burst. You might want to burst back and stuff like that. Very nice. Shady getting there, getting a close position momentarily. But Fecian staying strong, even with that close proximity. They're not. Now here's what sort of makes or breaks strong zoner players. You're not faced when the opponent gets close. Like your level 1 casual neutral players would be panicking when the big body character is close to you, and they would be trying to backdash, jump out, trying to panic their way out of the situation. But Fecian knows when he's minus, knows when he gets to press a button, knows when he gets to push Shady back into the neutral instead of letting him chase you. Ooh, the cross up there, and gets the OTG. Shady on board. It takes a lot of work, but it can be done. It can be done. And I know from experience, Shady is a very, very patient player. Man of many talents. Plays amazing Nagoriyuki as well. Has really, really mean footsies on Nagoriyuki. But this matchup is completely different. This matchup is all about threading the needle, finding your way in, and demolishing the opposition at that point. Oh, there's the 5D mix-up. Attack command into 5D. Gotta be conscious of those overheads. Finds the low. Ooh, here we go. This is an in. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the meter to keep up the pressure. Often enough, you would like that 50. You would like that 50 meter after your initial block string when the opponent uses FD, guesses right, pushes you out. That's when you would really love to spend the 50 meter on Gold Fluis and just, you know, drift back in there, keep the behemoths coming, keep the opponent guessing, and look for that one big hit. Even if they stay tight, even if they block, you're gonna deal so much chip damage. Or alternatively, take all of their meter because they have the FD. And now Shady's pushing here. Out of the real estate. Ooh, nice! Finds a way in with 2D. Fecian, once again, out of the woods. For now. Oh, that jump slash! Oh, the gold burst is good though. But Shady does have a life lead here. Shady can potentially play this fairly chill. Yeah, because against... He can throw out those miniguns. And what is Jacko gonna do after a minigun? Come in? Close in? No, dog. Alright, but able to clutch it out. Even despite that little life lead from Shady. Fecian. Staying professional, staying tight, staying perfect. It's really amazing how Fecian is just covering every single possible angle, even when the droid is coming for you. Just jumping back, throwing out those air projectiles, preventing Shady from advancing with the Thunderbird. Ooh, I wonder what's gonna happen here. This might cross up. Yeah, it's not gonna have that many inhibus, right? And Shady had the meter there as well, so was sort of a checkmate position where you can play the RC, keep chipping Fecian out. Fecian barely had any meter to speak of. Trying to catch, very nice. Oh, nice! Not letting Fecian slip away. Now with the corner. Shady looking for the kill. That's big. That is big. Oh, ouch. But the downside here is we have the life lead, but we have to go back to neutral. Now, oh my goodness. A very nice 6-speed. Fecian was a little antsy there with a small amount of life. But then again, you know, when you have that little life in this matchup as Jacko, you kind of can't play the full screen anymore. Because then the minigun is actually a potential threat. Even blocking the minigun is gonna deal so much chip damage that you kind of have to force your way in at that point. And Shady was ready for that. Yeah, the nature of the matchup changes so much based on the life situation and the resource situation, as is usually the case with any fighting game and any matchup where you have, you know, a slow-paced matchup with a zoner. Ooh, catches the backdash. Doesn't hurt that much though. But slowly, the damage is adding up. Here we go. Oh, Shady was churning it out. That was very slow as well. I think that's the max super. Yeah. The trade-off, if you want to interrupt the opponent's offense with your super, you're gonna have to guess if you want to churn it a lot or not. The more you churn it, the slower the startup is gonna be, but the more damage that super is gonna deal. Alright, Shady with the position once again. This is big. Oh! Is he dead? I think he's dead. I think he turned max. Wham! Bam! Where did your life go?
Duel 3. Let's rock.
And Shady not looking to slow down even a little. Alright, Fecian finding a 2D. Breaking up the momentum from Gold Louis. Nice! Really well placed far slash. So one of the problems for Gold Louis when it comes to tagging minions, as a solo player, I can say my character has really good buttons to just stick out, such as like Soul 6S, 2S. Like normals that even if they stay active when you touch the minions, they sort of prevent Jacko from doing anything. But Gold Louis is kind of in that awkward position where you don't have a lot of good buttons to sort of just poke out the minions with. And you have so much recovery as well for your moves that if you actually hit a minion, it might be that you really don't get to improve your position. Jacko just gets to throw more after that. Or, worse yet, you might get whiff punished. But Shady now in the lead for the first time in this set. It's really interesting how that goes, because like when you poke a minion, you're sort of going into your moves actives are sort of gonna be extended in a sense. It kind of works like poking against Eddie or like any puppets in the game. You will sort of go into I don't exactly know how it works. Is it like hit stop or what? Either way, long story short, your move will stay active for longer periods of time, so it's really beneficial. If you're going to poke the minions, you better poke with something that has a decent hitbox, or something that is not prone to getting whiff punished very easily. But now, is the download complete for Shady? Shady slowly finding their pace, again in! Without much effort. And grinding Fecian down, trying to back out as best as they can. Shady holding their ground. Yeah, there we go. That was a perfect far slash, able to poke both the minions at the same time, and not letting Jacko get away with the follow-up. Alright. Fecian regains some of the momentum. Back to zoning. And this is the position. This is where you have the life lead. This is where Shady will have to start sweating. Oh my god, the strain! Behemoth hits and base the burst! Shady knew that that was one of the last places for Fecian to burst out. And he just breaks Jacko there. My goodness. The amazing thing is that that was like the first burst bait in the set as well. That was the first time Shady baits the burst, so it's not like it is impossible to sort of grasp their pattern. Shady's very smart when it comes to bursting. Being able to not only bursting themselves, but as soon as I say it, the burst is whipped. But either way, Shady just has a very keen sense when it comes to when you should be hard baiting and when you should be just running away with it. Now this round, very commanding position for Fecian. With the minions going in. Ooh, Shady finds a way out, but finding a button against Jacko doesn't necessarily mean you get the pressure. Especially when your back is against the corner like that. Yeah, look at that. Calm. Just waits for Shady to land. 5 PP. If they go for an aerial typhoon, avoid whiffing buttons. Fecian playing it very well. The red buff active. We're not gonna run out of juice. Oh, unfortunately, Fecian hasn't been able to get a lot of value out of those minion buffs so far. A couple of good situations where they've been able to grasp it out and chip Shady out. Ooh, making the Behemoth Typhoon whiff. But now, very nice, Fecian. Building screen space. And now this is gonna be bad for Shady, yeah. Behemoth Typhoon, I feel, is one of the worst buttons to sort of poke a minion with. But it's sort of the choice you gotta make. Sometimes you're trying to fish to get a hit on the main body. You're trying to fish for a Behemoth Typhoon, straight Behemoth Typhoon on Jacko herself. But if you instead end up grazing the minions, you're gonna go into a lot of whiff recovery. So even though you're sort of trying to bulldoze your way in as Gold Lewis in this matchup, you still gotta play smart footsies. Look at this damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the burst. Sorry, it doesn't have the meter here to break it with a super. Doesn't even need it though. Wow. Alright, Shady's in, and Fecian doesn't have a burst. Ooh, unfortunate, the whiff there went for that too heavy route. Doesn't matter. Oh, he's dead. By the way, he's dead. Oh, amazing, the jump flash! Fecian still has a chance. Nope. Shady biding their time, waiting for Fecian to fall down from the skies, and gets an anti-air reset. 5-3 for Shady. Man, if you were watching the first game, I would have, after the first game, I would have not guessed that Shady was gonna bring it home this hard afterwards. He's just been able to somehow adjust to Fecian's gameplay very well. Again, perfectly placed Behemoth Typhoon, and gets the round. 50% of one Typhoon. It is. I feel like it's gotta be so stressful playing this matchup, even if you're sort of like the favorite to win at neutral, favorite to maybe win the matchup as Jacko. You will still have to play so perfect, and the round shot is taking so long as well. It's like the fastest win you can go for against Gold Lewis might be like 20 or 30 seconds. And an average round where Jacko wins is gonna take like at least 50, right? You gotta stay sharp for like at least half the round of the maximum duration. Ooh, nice. Gonna get a combo with that red buff. And now, I think the red buff is still active, right? Oh my god, he's not gonna whiff punish that 5k, is he? No way! I think Shady churned it to the max. The slow startup still gets Fecian's 5k there. How is this man so good? How does he always guess right? He just has the perfect reads in perfect situations. I mean, sure, he guesses wrong too, but it just doesn't end up mattering. He guesses right often enough in just the right places. Right, with the control, Shady's life slowly running out. Activate the red buff. I wonder, even if Shady bursts here, it's not gonna be like super good, because you're gonna be back to neutral, yeah. In that sense, the burst really is an offensive resource for Gold Lewis. It might even be better to just take that pressure instead of bursting them back into a good neutral position. All right, Shady finds an anti-air behemoth typhoon. Here we go. Good usage of FD from Fecian. Able to push those behemoth typhoons out just enough to whiff. It's kind of really scary to attempt to whiff punish them though, because they also stay active for quite a while, I think. Question mark? Now look at that. Shady on set point. Fecian played it so good at the start. And don't get me wrong, he's been playing it very well since then as well, but Shady is just a different kind of beast. Good anti-air, the 6 heavy. Unfortunately, it doesn't get Jacko much. You would imagine that a big button like that, a big commitment like that, would get you something at least on counter hit, but Fecian looking to stay alive here. So many resources for Shady though. We'll try to sneak in a sneaky sky, sorry, not skyfish, Thunderbird. It's a lot of life. Fecian does have a burst though. What's it gonna be? Ooh, first time we see this super. Shady. But then they go for the checkmate. The gold burst is active. Now it's still one hit. One hit from Lewis could be the end of it all. But Fecian. Oh no, that's not a kill! He didn't use the meter! Oh no! Not like this. The droid is coming in, nullifies it. Uh-oh. Oh! No way! That's not gonna be enough. Fecian with the YRC. Gets a little bit of breathing space. No, that's a big hit! Shady takes it 7-3! Man! Fecian did have a... I think... I'm not an expert on Jacko routes, but I feel like maybe that 50 meter was enough to get a kill there, but no. Letting Shady live.